There were some frustrating moments for you last year, especially late in the season. You guys couldn't move the ball like you wanted to. How do you see the new quarterback, Philip Rivers, changing that? What do you think he brings to the offense?
I think Phillip brings, a lot of experience, future Hall of Famer, knows the offense really well. He used it in San Diego. We got some stuff we use here. So I feel like, we can always get better, but, Phil's a guy that I see taking us to the next level.
Hey, Ty, I know that you're very religious about your workouts and off season and that kind of thing, but I also know that you have your own way of doing things. How has this pandemic impacted you? Has it been less of an impact because you kind of did your own thing, or just kind of tell me if you can how it's affected you?
I'm just working out more at home now. I normally go to the track and do all my running, or to the beach and do some running, but I just been using my house, using my backyard as working out. So that's about it. That's the only thing that pretty much changed.
Mike Chappell.
Yeah, too. I'm curious. We talked to you last year a lot, and again, the frustration was obvious. Not wanting to go on IR and intent on playing. Your motivation this year to come back and I don't know, I don't know what the term is. Reestablish yourself, or what? What is the motivation?
Motivation is, I kind of let my teammates down last year by being hurt, being injured. Things you really can't control. It's not like you playing Madden and can cut injuries off. So my main thing now is, just get my body back where it is, which right now, towards the end of the season, I've been 100%. So, just stand on top of my game. I'm working out twice a day, so I don't let my teammates down. So I'm out there, just doing what I'm doing, and just helping them out the best way I can. But, my motivation is to get back where I was, and, that's being on top of the game.
Do you worry about the contract year, or will that take care of itself?
I mean, I want to be a coach for life, but it takes two sides. It's up to Mr. Irsay and Chris, to get the job done. So for me, I want to be a coach. So you heard it from me.
Okay, Mike Wells with family behind you. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. This whole e-learning stuff, man, multitasking. Hey,
nice.
All right, get up. Bye.
Get your water.
Bye. I wanted to ask you, Ty, about what's it been like during the whole virtual learning, with you guys doing everything online, doing the Zoom and everything. Can you kind of just take us through on what that process has been like as a player trying to learn with everybody else elsewhere?
I mean, it's different, but it's kind of like, us just being in the classroom all day, listening to the coordinators talk, go over the game plans, go over the installs. So instead of us being there, we just on the phone, just listen to them talk and chime in every now and then, and just going from there.
What about, I wanted to follow up, as far as the playbook goes, did you guys just get a PDF file of the playbook so you guys can go over it?
I mean, we got an iPad, so they just pretty much go over, what's the install and what plays we'll be running like around this time and stuff like that.
Okay, Phil B.
Thanks for doing this, Ty.
No problem.
When you came into the league, you learned from Reggie Wayne. I'm wondering what were some of the most important things he taught you that you want to pass on to guys like Michael Pittman Jr. and Desmond Patman?
The main thing Reggie always told me was make sure you know your playbook in and out, and whenever your number's called, just make sure you're ready, because you never know when your number's going to be called. You never know when somebody's going to go down, whenever somebody's going to get tired. So you got to get in, and you can't miss a beat, because if you miss a beat, then something bad is going to happen. So you just want to make sure when that time comes and you're in the game, you make sure you're ready and you know all your plays.
Thank you.
Okay, Kevin Bowen.
Thanks for doing this, Ty. And watching Michael Pittman on film, if you have, what do you see, and how do you feel like he kind of compliments you?
I haven't really watched him, but I've seen some of his highlights, after we drafted him. I see he's a big body. He goes up and get the ball real well. He look like he's light on his feet. So, I just can't wait to, actually sit down with him, get to know him, and see how he does, for us.
And then just one quick follow-up. If you guys aren't able to get together in the spring, do you plan on trying to get together with Phil at all, if you can, and throw with him and catch?
Oh, absolutely. Whenever things start to open back up, I'm pretty sure we'll get together and get our timings down.
Okay, Dave Griffiths.
Yeah, my question, Ty, is kind of similar to what Kevin just said. But what are you missing right now with Phillip? I mean, this could be the time that you would be getting in sync, getting on the same page, and just, I guess, how deeply do you have to dive in when you finally do get the chance to be in the same field as him?
I mean, whenever we can. I mean, whenever we get a chance to get out there and get some time in now, get some throws in. You know, we pretty much we talk almost every day on Zoom or whenever me and him talk on the phone. He calls me up. You know, just getting to know me getting to know him. You know, asking us personal questions about one another. So that's about it. Until we get on the field, you know, we just catching up one another and see what we like.
Okay, Jim Aiello.
Hey, Ty, thanks for doing this.
No problem.
Just want to talk about those injuries you said last year. I just, I think there's some question about whether or not it's something you think you're dealing with because you're getting older, or last year's injuries maybe just kind of fluky and they popped up.
I mean, they was kind of fluky. I mean, I got hurt in practice running the route that I had just ran. So, you know, I was running and then it just kind of like popped. So, I mean, just kind of fluky, man. And then the injury 2 years ago with the low and the high ankle sprain on the same ankle. I mean, you don't really see that if you see it at all. So, I mean, it's kind of fluky, but, you know, like I said, it's not mad. You can't cut injuries off and things happen, but, you know, I'm looking to bounce back.
Joel Erickson.
Ty, whenever you guys can get back together and start practicing as a team, do you have any concerns about that, about the risks of practicing or playing together? I
mean, there's always risk, but, I mean, if we're able to go out there, I mean, we pretty much have clear, you know, all the things that we needed to clear. So, I mean, I don't think it'll be a problem.
George Bremer.
Ty, last year it seemed like there was an emphasis to get the ball more to you more quickly and get in an open space, just adding elements to your game. Do you think that'll help you kind of extend your career a little bit?
I mean, just giving me the ball, you know, I mean, I love it. You know, when I got the ball, you know, I'm liable to make a play at any given time. So, you know, just giving me the ball, you know, here and there and then hit him over the top. I mean, it's pretty much what we've been doing. So, if we can continue to do that and run the ball, I mean, it'll open up everything.
Greg Doyle.
Okay. Ty, the numbers you had last year are not you. And we all know there's reasons for that. Injuries, the weird quarterback situation. I mean, it's not about you. I get that. But we all know how driven you are, you know, how fueled you are. What did last season, the numbers on the back of your football card, what does that do for you for fuel?
You know, I'm self-motivated, but, you know, that definitely did something to me. You know, they added motivation to me. You know, I missed a lot of games last year, and that's something that can't happen because, you know, I know my teammates need me on the field. So, you know, I'm doing everything I can. Like I said, I'm working out twice a day. Just continue to grind, continue to get better. And, you know, when it's time for us to get back out there, you know, everybody's going to feel me.
And one more thing. You're playing with a quarterback, Rivers, who he flings it. He throws it down the field. I'm guessing you know that, right? I mean, what are you thinking this season could be like with that guy throwing the ball wherever he wants?
I think it could be special. You know, I feel like the way I'm training, the way I'm doing, the way my body feel, and you know, Phillip doing this thing. You know, I feel like this can be an all-pro year for me.
Zach Kiefer.
On that same note, Ty, what have your early impressions been of Phil? I know you guys aren't on the field, but you're in these Zoom meetings. Have you feel like you've gotten to know him a little bit, and what have you learned?
Yeah, I feel like I got to know him. I mean, like he's already taking control of meetings already. So, you know, he's asking questions, you know, knowing the terminology, you know. So, you know, I mean, like he's been in this offense. So, you know, just some things we changed up with different names. So, you know, he's just getting those things down. And once he gets those down, you know, he'll be ready to go.
Okay, we'll go a few more here. Kevin Bowen.
Ty, when you mentioned earlier about being a Colt for life, how many more years do you want to play, or have you thought about that?
I mean, whatever I sign for my next contract, that'll be, you know, when I hang it up. So whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is, whatever I sign for my next contract, that'll be it for me.
Okay, Jim Aiello.
Yeah, just going back to that, pretty much the same question. Do you feel like you need to get that extension? Do you feel like you need to prove that, you know, you're ready to go back, you know, healthy and that those injuries are behind you?
I mean, my work speaks for itself. I mean, when I'm out there, I know what I can do. But, you know, these last 2 years, I've been a little banged up. So this year, if they want me to prove it, I'll prove it. But I think everybody would want me here, so I want to be here.
Okay, last one, Stephen Holder.
Hey, Ty, just to clarify on the contract situation, you guys have you talked about this yet, or is this something you expect will wait till after this season? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea. I mean, we had a few talks, but then the virus thing happened, so kind of let everybody just go their ways with their families, spend time with them. So whenever things pick back up, I'm pretty sure hopefully we can get something done. If not, then like I said, it's up to Mr. Irsay and Chris. I want to be here, so it is what it is.